Good evening and thank you very much for having us here. We're going to do this in English. This is actually our very first pitch, and I'm going to start with a little story. I was born in Russia, so naturally I do love drinking. Well, now you guys all hopefully have some drinks in your hands. Don't drink them quite yet. Wait for me to finish the story. Well, drinking for me was always very simple, and many of you can probably relate to that. It had to be quite cheap, quite tasteless, or very sugary. Basically, all my friends and me were always looking for the most efficient way to get our buzz on. I think this all changed though. Around 7 years ago, when for the first time I visited one of the best bars in the world, which is right around here in the corner, Le Lion. You should give it a try. Now, I was quite intimidated, I was very nervous, I didn't know what to order, I didn't understand the menu, I had no clue, this was not my world. Well, luckily, a friend of mine was there that night. I haven't seen him for ages, so he took me aside and recommended me a drink. I really liked it. He recommended me a second drink, a third drink, a fourth drink, a fifth drink. All kind of progressing with flavors. It was some sort of liquid tasting menu. I really loved it. It was a completely new experience for me. And the next day, I was slightly hangover. But I also had a realization. I realized that drinking should be more fun than getting drunk. Now, my name is Valdemar, and this is my cousin, Andreas. We're a family-run business. Together, we're a Tastillery, and we're here because we'd like to inspire you to drink better.
Okay, drinking better. What does that mean? I hope you all have your glasses. And thank you very much for waiting. I know it's hard. So, just have a smell at first. It smells interesting, right? You maybe get a juniper out of it. It's a gin, actually. But this is not a usual gin. It's a quite exotic gin. It's a Dutch gin, which gets the flavors from the east and the west. And by zipping it, just try it. You get the lemongrass and maybe the pepper. So exactly this experience we want to provide you with Tastillery. And we believe that drinking better has 3 parts. It's about storytelling, it's about great tasting spirits, and it's a fun social experience. So we took these 3 things together and packed it into a box.
Alright, this is actually our box. This is the Tastillery tasting experience. And here's where the storytelling starts. The whole box is covered with small illustrations telling stories of drinking, of spirits, even some of our own stories. Here's us sitting by the pool having a drink. It's actually the first time when we came up with the idea of doing a startup and doing something that we really enjoy. Now, if you open that box, you get deeper into our world. You'll find 5 tasting-sized bottles in there. And these tasting-sized bottles are filled with premium spirits that are made from all around the world. Well, why tasting size? Because we don't want you to buy a whole bottle and have it standing there for half a year or longer on your shelf, and you don't know even if you like it. So we're going for a try before you buy a business model. Now, this is not just 5 gins or 5 whiskeys. We've got an American bourbon, a French cognac, a Scottish single malt, a rum from Barbados, and even a Japanese whiskey. Now that sounds pretty exciting, right? Because we actually want to take you on a journey of flavors. We want to take you on an adventure of tastes. So each pack that we're creating has a different topic. This pack, for example, is an evening by the fire. It's quite cozy, it's quite warm. The spirits are smooth and complex, a little bit sweet. All you need is some good conversation, good companion, and maybe some dark chocolate. Or springtime picnic. It's fresh, it's floral, perfect for a sunny afternoon with your friends. Day by the ocean. There are spirits in there that are a little bit salty, with a hint of smoke, and you can even smell the sea breeze when you open up those bottles. A Mediterranean herbal garden, you'll taste tomatoes, basil, thyme, rosemary. That's actually my favorite one. So I hope you can already see that we're not selling booze, we're creating experiences. And we also believe that we're not just making a box. We actually here because we want to change the way you drink. And how are we going to do that? Well, we're also building a digital product. We call it for now taste mapping. It's an algorithm that helps us recommend you the very best spirits. Basically, you answer some questions and we'll learn about your taste profile. And with every interaction that you have with Tastillery, it gets better and better. Now, we're also building an e-commerce platform where we're going to sell full-size bottles and those boxes. Well, we do love Amazon, but that's not how a web shop's going to look like. We're going to look more like a glossy magazine. Something that you're going to have fun looking at. Well, Amazon looks cool, but we're just doing a different thing. But basically,